Before we had guests over dinner, that we as kids were to treat our guests the same we would if the royals were coming over for dinner. As a child, I went to church and Sunday school every Sunday. In Sunday school, every Sunday I left home at 18 years of age. I continued to go to church. This is when I first gave my life to the Lord and I got baptised. In 2015, I unfortunately got addicted to drugs. At one stage, I was clean for 4 months. I was a father role model to a 2.5-year-old boy at the time. My son was 4 years old, and my son was 4 years old. The 2.5-year-old boy, or was a father role model to, looked up to me as I looked after him like he was my own son. His dad was in prison. Then one day, tragedy struck. I found out that the boy had drowned. I screamed when I found this out and fell to my knees. I remember going to the boy's funeral. I've never cried so much in my life. I remember as at that point, I got back on the drugs, and badly, to the point where I was hospitalised and the doctor told me that my heart muscle was at 55%. I made a decision to get clean. I was clean for 14 months. Unfortunately, later on down that track, I went back to the drugs after failed relationships and family disputes. I decided it was time for a change. I strayed from the Lord for 7 years and wasn't proud of that fact. I moved to Brisbane in December 2019 from Melbourne. After going back and forth from Brisbane to Melbourne a few times, finally I made up my mind to stay in Brisbane. In May of 2021, I'm not going to lie, a few times I've slipped up going backwards on the drugs, but I felt this strong calling back to the Lord. I attended a place called Emmanuel City Mission, which is a Catholic church that also strives and aims to help the homeless people of Brisbane. Thanks to the guidance of the pastors and the leaders there, Robbie Senior, Robbie Junior, and Glenn, I came back to the Lord, a hunger and a thirst that was stronger than ever for the Lord. Little did I know that the Lord had bigger and more rewarding plans for me in store. In late September, I met the love of my life, Natasha. Or as she likes to refer to as Tash. I've now been with her for almost 7 months and have been clean almost 7 months. She's helped me a lot in this journey and I truly do love her and thank her. At the boarding house, I met a lovely guy by the name of Pastor Chris. From New Hope Church. He does the Bible study at the residence I live in. At Ashgrove, I'd regularly attend the Bible study full of questions and enthusiasm to attend. After a while, I asked Tash if she would like to come along to Bible study and asked her if she'd ever given her life to Jesus. She hadn't, and slowly but surely she did. She soon thereafter got baptised. I thank Jesus for bringing such a wonderful lady of Jesus into my life. For a while now, I've been attending New Hope Church and going to the regular services and helping out with the church. I go to men's group. Tash and I help out with outreach and also King's Table. I love the Lord Jesus with all my heart, and I look forward to continuing to worship Him. So many times Jesus has turned my life around for the better, and I'm proud to serve Him.